When I was 1 year old, I got affected by polio. I got fever and my legs began to shrink. When we went to the doctor, he confirmed it was polio and nothing can be done. My treatment included digging the ground in front of my house as deep as the length of my leg and making me stand there for about 6 hours continuously. I would stand in that pit quietly till about 8:30, and the moment I would get out, they would pour hot water that has been strained from rice. They would beat the leg every once in a while and massage it with oil. They had even given me electric shock treatment and would give me multiple injections that was extremely painful. In school, my classroom from LKG to class 5 was on the ground floor. But in class 6, the classroom was in the third floor. In the beginning, I was very scared. I had to climb stairs, but I had to ensure that I used it before all the other students did or after they had all gone up. But the most hurtful thing about those days was the way my friends would move aside in order to avoid taking my bag up or me. There were few who would not do that. Two of them are still my best friends. They were always there for me. They would voluntarily come, take my bag and put it in my desk in class. Also, all the students would go out to play sports and spend a whole day outdoors, but I had to remain in school all alone. If there was any homework, I was expected to finish it sitting in school. But the one thing that was true for my entire school life was that I was a lonely child. I enjoyed silence and calm surroundings. I liked to be quiet. But the moment I left school, I did not want to be silent anymore. I wanted to talk to everyone and be cheerful. This has been my school life. Some people scared me about life in college. They described how difficult it was going to be. So fearing that, I went and told my father that I did not want to go to college. I told him that I wished to work at an STD booth or a photocopy booth nearby if there was any. So I stayed back at home. Then I joined a carpentry job. But they said there would be no pay until I learned the job well. So for 2 years I worked without any money. My father would drop me to the workplace and come back to pick me up again. I had to get my own lunch. There was no salary for 2 years. After that, they started paying me 1,500 rupees as salary. Today my salary is 14,000. When I started, I had joined in as a helper. There were 8 people above me and they all were from Andhra. I did not know a word in Telugu. I struggled those days. There was just one boy from Tamil Nadu. His name was Ramu. He was the only person who helped me then, and until today he has helped me in every possible way. Those people working under me have all left today. Today, I am the senior most in the job and I have 4 people working under me. Since the beginning, I have had to sit down and work. I am unable to even put the door down on the ground to work. So I sit down and then one of the helpers puts the door on the floor for me. Then I sit on the door and work on it from start to finish. Then the helpers again take the door and place it in its position. There are other helpers for more support. If no one is there, then it is difficult. Even if I want to start my own business today, I would need a helper with me for sure. About marriage, well, it has been 3 months since I got married. My wife is from a village, Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu. But before her, I had met at least 30 other prospective brides. I believe it is important for a girl to feel that she will be there for me no matter what. Such an attitude must be there. Only my wife had it. During my search for a bride, I had met many girls. These girls had many questions for me. They wanted to know if I'm earning. When I say yes, I'm working, they used to ask me if I have a vehicle to take them around. Then they wanted to know which vehicle I had. When I told them it was a four-wheeler, they said they would be embarrassed to sit on it. Someone also told me that they would be embarrassed to be seen in public with me. They used to say such things to me. They gave so many reasons, but it was only my wife who said such things do not matter. Every person must have a job, especially people like me. If we do not have a job, nobody will look at us or respect us. There must be some work for everyone to do. I chose my first job and have continued to work in it. I believe my first job is the best job. I worked hard for a week to pick up the skill. I could do it for the rest of my life. Since it is craft-based work, I could even sit at home and work. Today, if I wish, I can start working from home and still take care of my life. My father advised me the same. He said he would take care of me for those 2 years and that I need not have to worry. He asked me to just focus on learning the job well. I did exactly that. Due to this, I started getting paid well, and today I'm the best in my job. I'm the coordinator at DPO, Disabled People's Organization. Here we inform the disabled about facilities and benefits available from the government. In case they find it difficult to access such benefits, then we help them in availing it. For example, pension, vehicle, ID card, bus passes, etc. We stay updated about such government programs and inform people about it and send them to avail such benefits. We disabled people should be willing to do any kind of work. Without working hard, nothing will be achieved. It is guaranteed that we face more difficulties than any normal person. But we should not let go of any work opportunities. If we get a job for the first time, we should take it up. No matter what problems we have at that job, we should continue to work and then eventually the problems will get solved by itself. For example, when I joined my first job, my biggest challenge was the lack of access to a toilet. There was no toilet facility where I worked. If I felt like using the toilet while I was at work, I had to walk quite a distance. It was an open place. I had to walk up and down from that place even in bad weather like rains or harsh winters. I requested my owner once for a toilet facility. He then checked with the building owner who refused to make a toilet. Then I gave up and used to walk to other place. I have struggled in those days. So when we face difficulties at work, try to put it aside and continue to work hard and do a good job. Then life will surely be good in the future. If I look back at my life then and my life now, so much has changed. I used to work under 8 people then, now I have 4 people under me. I do not know how all of this happened. Today, we have a toilet right next to our workplace. We have to persist at one job. Instead, if you keep quitting every job in 6 months, you will never find a permanent job. Also, instead of you going out to look for a job, the opportunity that comes and knocks at your door is better. Never let go of such an opportunity. That shall become your future. I could never complain about my parents not being there for me. They have always supported me well. I am not yet prepared for a life without them. Even today, they offer their help. But we should think about how we will manage when they are gone and be prepared. Especially, we disabled have to think about it and be prepared.